So you're thinking about moving to the Twin Cities, Minnesota. Well, one of the things that I like most about Minnesota is the lakes. Of course, we have 10,000 of them. Now, we also have 4 seasons. And in many cases, others have given their opinion that we have 3 crappy ones, 1 good one. Well, I like to think we have at least 3 really cool seasons because it offers something different for all different parties, for different likes, different loves, and just an opportunity for something more than just palm trees or more than just desert. So that's what I love about Minnesota, and I'm going to talk about that today. And we're going to go from the southwest side of the Twin Cities to the north central northeast side of the Twin Cities and the far east side of the Twin Cities. And we're going to get after it right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you've never seen my awesome autumn attractions, well, you're in for a treat. Click that subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and smash that like button on the way in so you can be the first one to know about some of the neat videos that I drop on a regular basis. And if you want to know everything that there is to know about living in the Twin Cities, Minnesota from a local guy, hey, I'm your guy. Park it right here. It'll be worth it. I promise. So we always have people all around the Twin Cities calling us looking for help on making their move to the Twin Cities, Minnesota, and we absolutely love doing it. So whether you're making your move in 9 days, 9 months, or oh my gosh, even 9 years, feel free to give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email. We'd be happy to make your move to the Twin Cities, Minnesota and Western Wisconsin a smooth one. Today we're going to start off our tour of our awesome autumn attractions down in way southwest Minnesota. Well, southwest side of the Twin Cities. South of Lakeville, just south of like Chanhassen, Chaska, Minnetonka area. We'll toss it up on the map here for you so you can kind of get an idea what our route's going to be. Today, we're going to walk you from Chaska, Minnesota, or right around in those southern areas, all the way up to the northern suburbs to show you the Halloween capital of the world, Anoka. Then over yonder east on the north side to Wyoming and Columbus, Minnesota, we're going to show you Pinehaven Farms. And then all the way over to the east side of the cities where a lot of our apple orchards are concentrated. And quite a few really cool vineyards. So hang on tight, strap in. This is going to be a fun ride. Thanks for joining us today. Let's head out there. Ooh, spooky Halloween stuff. So legend has it from the man who runs this outfit, Joe, that this mannequin was actually mounted at the top of the entrance sign or the road sign for a long time. And there's also a funeral home right next door, and apparently he had customers calling him and saying, hey, is that actually a mannequin, or is that one of your clients that didn't pay their bill? Wah, wah, wah. Even medium salsa. Dude, this is like a one-stop shop for your suburbanite yuppie that really wants to look like they buy locally. It's fantastic. And with live bees, you can actually get started from Joe's batch of them every single year if you wanted to. Plus, they also provide the actual spinning equipment and things of that nature. So it really, truly is a one-stop shop for the hobbyist that wants to have a farm. Even you can get apple seeds to be able to grow your own apple trees. How cool is that? And it's right here, just 20 minutes outside of the Twin Cities to the southwest. Love it. Wagner Farms. Awesome. Right as you walk in, your senses are just assaulted with the smell of fresh apples and apple scent candles and cinnamon, just all the really cool fall feelings and emotions start to come about. So we're going to pan around. We'll show you a couple things. Things like, you know, the apples that they sell here. And kettle corn. Oh, kettle corn. When I was a little kid, I loved kettle corn. Firewood made from apple trees has an amazing sweet smoky smell when you burn it in your fireplace at home, or you burn it in your bonfire out on your patio in your condo in downtown. So I mean, there's something for everybody here with a really, really nice ambiance, good music just calmly playing in the background. It's just a really, really great opportunity to be able to shop and get some fun goodies for you and your family every fall in Minnesota. Habanero mayo! So I'm here with Lizzie. There's so many cool little goodies that you can buy here that are freshly baked by, actually, her aunt works here. And she's been working here since she was 12 years old. So my question to you, Lizzie, is what's probably one of the best-selling, yummiest, and most nostalgic type of sweets that I can buy here?
I would recommend the apple cider donuts. These you can't really get anywhere else, and they go super, super fast, and we make them every day. So
you heard it here first. She highly, highly recommends it. Let's try a bite. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Rush down here off Highway 169. Blow your mind. It's right on the roadside, directly across from the solar panels. This is an experience to be had every fall in the state of Minnesota. And some of the other cool things that you can do right here off 169 is you can pick your own pumpkins, baby. You can grab a cart. How cool is that? They're plastic and fun. Even your little kids. If you got a car seat that you have to carry your little newborn in because you want to get those first year pictures with a pumpkin of their own, you can do that. And it's right off the main drag with not a whole lot of effort, because I know, full well know, I have an 11, 12, and a 13-year-old this year that their attention spans when they're that age, they don't last very long. So it's a matter of just getting to the location, making it happen, enjoying the memories, getting back in the car because nap time's coming quick, or a diaper change. One of the favorite pastimes of the fall, at least me growing up, is being able to carve pumpkins right around Halloween, right? Well, you have to be able to get those pumpkins, and since I don't grow them, you gotta be able to find a pumpkin patch. And a place like Wagner Farms, they've got it all, baby. All wrapped into one, multiple memories, and it's like agritainment, if you will. It's pretty cool. Pretty great apple orchard. And they grow everything here on site. So it's just such a great all-inclusive situation. And like I said before, it's 20 minutes outside the cities. Minnesota time fun. Fall time fun. Autumn memories. Love it. Apple orchards such as Wagner Brothers, they have well-tended, beautiful orchard that they pick all the apples organically, fresh every single year, and provide them at their store that I just showed you a short bit ago. And dude, seriously, right off the vine. Sweetest, yummiest, crunchiest. Dude, that is an awesome apple. So as I mentioned, I just wanted to be able to get a sight of just the enormity of this whole festival that goes on every single fall in southern Minnesota. It's absolutely amazing. You got people that get together and wear, it sounds weird, but wear period specific clothing for the Renaissance era. And just to kind of give you an idea of the enormity of it, they're just opening up, and you park in a field, and then you walk through a quarry, and you go through this whole cool mystical land of people that are dressed up, they're singing, there's not a lot of tech. Like on the DL, it's really techy because of like being able to take credit cards and things of that nature, but from the surface, it's really cool. It's like one big huge play that goes on all day long for like 6 weeks, I think it is, in the fall in the state of Minnesota. And I know that other states do this, but I think Minnesota's is definitely the best. So check this out. Heading into what used to be a sleepy town called Chaska, Minnesota. Man, this place has grown so much. We're going to be headed out to just outside of Chaska to an autumn or fall time attraction, especially during Halloween. Ooh. Halloween time. This place lights up with activity, super cool, and it should always be on your map. It's a place called Screamtown out in Carver County, Minnesota. And driving through Chaska, which is really cool because this was kind of like the crash pad of the artist formerly known as Prince. So that's kind of cool. That's where we get that's some of our namesake. And Chaska's a great town for antiquing, for everydaying. I mean, they've got the Walmart. I mean, they've got everything that you would need, and it's still got a cool small town flair. Like, for instance, like the 501, right? How cool is that? A lot of these places have been rebuilt, and they still rebuilt them old-timey looking on the front to stay with the culture that was Chaska as a river town. So it's really cool. Oh, not river town. Well, I mean, it kind of is a river town, but it's also like a railroad town because this is where the railroad stopped, and there was a main hub. So it was pretty badass. Anyway, I feel, is there something in my teeth? If there is, drop a comment below. Anyway, so we're gonna head on over there, shoot you a little footage of that, and then we're gonna head to the north side, baby. Wow. Dude, it's so rustic and just cool. This is neat. Somebody built this thing just out of nothing. It's right on the edge of a cornfield. Super creepy. Places like Screamtown behind me here are the newest trend in agritainment that has been coined, and it's actually pretty cool. You got generations that have owned farmland that isn't necessarily as profitable anymore as it used to be, and it's kind of cool because it has to do with real estate. So of course, I'm intrigued, and I like being scared. I like going to see those jump scare stuff, and like the haunted hay rides, etc. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so they've got some cool attractions, and this one in particular, which you better come out and see it this year, Screamtown, Chaska, Minnesota. Check this out. I would assume that's some form of an animatronics, and we're not actually here when they're open. We're just checking out the front because I don't think it's fair. I think you need to pay the entrance fee or free entry to be able to come on in. You got to pay for parking though, I think. It says free parking. Maybe it's free. I'm uncertain. Anyways, places like Screamtown, great fall time opportunity for you and a fella to be able to spend some time together, get some good scares, make some memories, and just hang out. Or you and the wifey, you and the husband, you haven't been out in a long time. Come on now, it's something cool. It's a common memory that you can have, and potentially even get some laughs out of it. Maybe do a haunted hayride, something like that. So, Screamtown, Chaska, Minnesota. Let's head to the Halloween capital. And now on to the north central Minnesota. Cool, quiet, calm spots like this offer a little bit of peace and give you an opportunity to see the beauty in the northern areas that you wouldn't normally see when you're just whizzing by on Highway 169. So, wanted to give you just a little bit of a sneak peek as to what you get to look forward to living in the community of Anoka, Minnesota. Just another one of really cool, not so easily found places off the beaten path in Anoka, Minnesota. How cool is that? Waterfalls. Love it. It's kind of neat, right? Right here out in front of the historic Bridgecourt building. See? Yep, absolutely. Here in Anoka, Minnesota, the Halloween capital of the world. And we're gonna take a walk up the street, just a little stroll, show you some of the shops. So nice, it's beautiful out. And it's just a great community to walk around in and see some of the new developments that they're doing, because they're keeping the historic buildings historic. And that's one of the major things that I really appreciate about the northern Anoka area is during Halloween time has a level of like creepy and cool and all of that. The vibe is just premium. It's absolutely fantastic. A great example of the cool, neat vibe that it has is none other than buildings like this, the 1885. It's got a quarter-stone door that is an entry and an exit or whatever, but it's actually a condo project in disguise. And it has like a mainstay, Gould Jewelers, right up here above me. They've been here for years. Very, very well known in the community and carry a variety of fine jewelry that you can purchase for your loved one. It's pretty great. The downtown shopping in Anoka, awesome, and in just a few short days, this place is gonna completely light up like Halloween, baby, like it's the 4th of July. So, starting off in Wyoming, Minnesota on the northern side of things is the Haunted Dead End Hayride, and I can't remember what it's called right now, but I'm on my way there, and I just wanted to stop really quick for you to be able to see, because this is a really good landmark up here, the city of Wyoming's water tower when you're on 35. If you're headed north from the Twin Cities, you've already gone too far, okay? So you have to turn around and come back, because you have to take this dirt road that's right behind me all the way up, and it goes for like, I don't know, 4 miles. And it's a perfect road for this haunted hayride, the Dead End Hayride, to be on, because during the holiday season, like as it gets closer to dark, and all the month of October, like there is a line that's like back to here for the Dead End Hayride at night, because they don't have all that much parking. So it's really good to get here early to be able to check this sucker out. And on TikTok and on YouTube Reels, or Facebook Reels, I'll be doing that because I'm going to go there this year anyways. So you're going to love this, so stick around. Places like Pinehaven Farm in Wyoming, Minnesota are an absolute must-see during autumn time. Why do I say that? Because they've got cool attractions like Haunted Hayride, and you can get pumpkins, because that's like one of my favorite pastimes anyways, and I absolutely love it. So I don't know if you can see, it will pan around a little bit. There's a red barn behind me that's got the name of Pinehaven. You can see it from the freeway, and it kind of sneaks up on you when you're driving on the freeway, because you're doing between 70 and 80 miles an hour. However, it's always been here, and it's a mainstay in this community, and it also brings so many people together during autumn time. And I don't know, but I think you can get apples here too. I'm not 100% sure, but we're gonna find out when we get up there, because I've only been here like late at night to see the Dead End Hayride. And it's attractions like this that give you yearly traditions to do with your kids. They're gonna remember, and they're gonna actually do with their kids, if you're the type of human being that decides to actually procreate and make babies. So what's cool about this farm is that they have an absolutely massive parking lot. I mean, there's probably room for well over 1,000 cars here. That's crazy. It's just a lot of space. Anyway, hopefully we're gonna talk to somebody cool, and they'll let us in so we can see like the lammies and stuff, and to show you guys, just give you a little bit of a sneak peek before you head out. Again, neat holiday stuff, Halloween stuff, and this time of the year type of stuff. Just cool, things to stand in front of, things to take pictures with your loved ones with. Just makes it fun. It's a good fall time family event and just by yourself event. It's awesome. Pinehaven Farms, Columbus Township, baby. Love it. Guys, I am standing in front of the Dead End Hayride. It's one of the major attractions here at Pinehaven Farms every single year, right around Halloween and all the month of October. And it definitely does not fail to impress all of its patrons. Just think, the moment it starts to hit dusk, this place comes alive with cool scares and neat, fun memories. You're gonna absolutely love it. Come on down to Pinehaven Farms. Attractions here at Pinehaven Farms called the Haystack Hustle. And it's great for kids all the way through 14 to be able to match wits with their brothers and sisters, or a couple of young friends going through trying to compete in this really cool rope area. A top-notch obstacle course that you can burn a bunch of calories from all those mini donuts, right? Am I right? Yes, I'm right. Mini donuts. Let's get an opinion from one of the locals. What's up? Not quite sure what his name is, or her name, or its name, but pretty cool, nevertheless. Yeah, even a petting zoo. That's pretty great. Dude, they've got cannons that shoot out, I think it's apples, right? Yep. It shoots apples. So you can eat or shoot at the same time, apparently. How great is that? Dude, you could shoot a cannon with an apple in it. How fun is this? And what trip wouldn't be complete, especially this video, without showcasing the Dead End Hayride? Cool photo opportunity for you and your family, you and your friends, just by yourself. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I'm gonna make sure to link the admission link in the description so that you guys can get access to online tickets, because apparently the online tickets are cheaper than if you come to the door. So for my listeners, love you guys, or for my viewers and subscribers, you guys get a special discount on their website if you order your tickets online. Now mind, take into consideration that their tickets are for the day, so you can't just purchase them ahead of time and go whenever you want. You have to purchase them for a specific day. So keep that in mind. Everything's in the description. Thanks so much for checking this one out. Okay, so right at the entrance, we're gonna walk in together. You're gonna absolutely love this, so stay tuned. Just when you first walk in, there is an absolute assault on the senses as far as like things to see, things to look at, really great opportunities for photo ops, and it's just really, really well laid out. So check this out.
Golly, thank you so much for listening to my show today at Pinehaven Farm. But I need to go take a tractor snooze.
Woo! Who doesn't love a good tractor snooze, right? Man, this is so cool. So many bathrooms for you moms worried about, hey, are there gonna be enough bathrooms? There you go. Oh, they've got mini donuts. So cool. And it's just kind of a neat, chill environment with just people sitting around. They've even got, oh my gosh, they have a food truck, like a food truck dining room. Pretty cool, right? Let's head over here. It looks like they got, like a band shell area where they maybe have some music playing. Oh, I see. So they've got piped in music, and they've got stuffed dummies that look like they're playing music. Pretty wicked, right? There's neat little games. We'll do a quick pass by.
A question that will make you all want to brush your teeth. True or false? In the U.S., more candy is sold for Halloween than any other holiday. Well, can you take a guess? False. Christmas often surpasses Halloween in candy sales, as people love their candy canes.
On to another car question and on to another part of the park itself. I want to make sure that we get through today and just show you guys a couple of cool sites so you can kind of get a flavor, and come on down and check it out for yourself. It's $20 plus tax per person, and they're open, I believe, all the month of October. And then they hit that peak season and kind of wind down for the year. So this is like prime time right now for these guys. Oh, so you got corn cannons and just neat things like this that you can shoot corn out of a huge cannon out into a field. Sounds way too simplistic, but at least for a guy like myself, I think that would be a blast. I think it'd be fun for my kids. Wow, it's crazy when you tell people that you have a YouTube channel and they want to actually be on screen. So they're gonna give us a cheer. Give us a cheer. That does it right there. Need I say more? Oh my gosh. A cool tug of war so that you and your fam or you and your friends can be a little more competitive with one another. And a visit to Pinehaven Farms wouldn't be complete without the local Pinehaven Pete taking a picture with this guy. Pretty fantastic, huh? That's right. I'm your Get It Done dad for living in the Twin Cities suburbs. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you here at Pinehaven Farms. Continuing our tour across to the eastern side of Minnesota is Woodbury, Lake Elmo, Stillwater, Oak Park Heights. Definitely a great place, or great places. We'll throw that up on the map for you really quick. Perfect. Okay, good. And let's head out there. All right, that sure was fun. Let's head on over to Pine Tree, baby. Let's do this. Standing outside of Pine Tree Apple Orchard, it was established in 1904. The business and the family itself has certainly stood the test of time. And they've continued on the family traditions that have gone throughout the generations. Let's show you guys a couple of shots of it. And some of the major points of interest they actually have posted around Pine Tree Apple Farm is, if anything, just to speak to the level of care that they take as a family and as well as a business. Where I was originally in just introducing Pine Tree Farm to you guys, it's a great attraction in the fall time. It's got really, really cool goodies, bakery stuff, and whatever, and they're all made from the apples here on Pine Tree Apple Farm, which is cool, or we'll call it Apple Orchard, rather. And they have really, really cool scenarios like this, and we'll show you a couple of those that are from their website. Some very simplistic and very neat traditional pictures to get every single year with your kids and your family. Definitely a really cool place for you to set up fall-time traditions with your family to come back year after year after year, be able to get a big old bushel of apples, and that you make your holiday pies with. If you're an apple pie maker, or you like apple tort or apple crisp, my personal favorite, you can come here and you can pick a bushel of apples. It's just really, really cool. And they're right on the edge of a lake. It's just, the scene is just absolutely beautiful. All right, we got a lot of ground to cover, so let's head on to Aadmodts Apple Farm. And I just wanted to mention, just as a quick mention, the Pine Tree Apple Farm, or Apple Orchard, excuse me, is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. I think it's like pretty much every single day. I think it's like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm pretty sure, but you want to verify that on their website. But during the week, they're open from like 10 to 5. So timing's a little bit tighter, but this is one of the most affordable, from my perspective, one of the most affordable apple orchards in the state of Minnesota. And it's just as great as all the other ones. They just don't charge as much. Their hours aren't as inclusive, expanded. And if anything, that's simply because they don't have as many employees on staff all the time. So let's head on to the next. What's totally crazy to me is that most people don't wind up actually coming with me in the Cybertruck. And I'm telling you, man, this thing is super fun to show houses in. As well as, it's super fun to ride around in the communities and go places with my kids. And we really enjoy it, especially on road trips. And I think it's the coolest thing since sliced bread. I think it's totally great. And if you're interested, drop a comment below. If you'd like to know more about how we do real estate and some of my other knowledge crystals that I have about the area, would absolutely love to chat with you either over the phone or in a Zoom conference. So just drop a comment below or schedule something. Just click the link in our description. It's right there for you. And again, we're headed to Aadmodts Apple Orchard as well. And they've also, like I said, they've got a winery. I think it's called Saint Croix Winery. But it's over in Grant Township, just outside or just north of, and it might even technically be in Lake Elmo, but it's like just on the north side of Lake Elmo. And that's some of the other cool stuff with having this Cybertruck, is that, it gives me an opportunity to do more videos and stuff with you guys because I've got more time at the available time on a regular basis. Right outside of Aadmodts Apple Farm and St. Croix Valley Winery is another opportunity in the Twin Cities for you to be able to create traditions with your family and the like. So come on down. We're right here just on the north side of Lake Elmo, and It's perfect. They've got, you can pick bushels of apples. This one in particular, and I like this apple farm because they have so many different varieties of apple that you can pick from actively right now, which I think is super, super dope because certain apples are better for certain types of desserts, bakery items, and some people just like certain varieties a little bit better. On top of it, you can grab those holiday wines. Maybe it's apple wine, maybe it's grape wine, and they've got a huge, huge collection that absolutely blow your mind. Just outside of Stillwater, it's a perfect location within about 30 minutes of the Twin Cities. So come on down, Aamodt Apple Farm or Saint Croix Vineyards, baby. And as I mentioned in the beginning of this intro, this is the Saint Croix Valley Winery. It's really, really awesome. It's a beautiful vineyard, and right out front to display some of, I would say, the spoils of their craft are the grapevines, and it's just really, really fun. It's almost like coming in and seeing somebody else's version of art, like going to an art gallery. And man, you can drink your fill while you're here. So come on down to Saint Croix Vineyards, right on the north side of Lake Aamodt. And I gotta be honest, there is nothing better than a vine ripened apple that you can pick right from the trees and bring it on home to you and your family, or you and your person, or just you and yourself. And like so many of the attractions here in the state of Minnesota, especially in the Twin Cities, there's a whole subculture that's created especially for these attractions, and makes you feel like we have all these little mini state fairs, and it's a place for people to gather, to try some of the baked goods, to be able to try the products like the vineyards wines, as well as some of the imported wines that they have along with in their inventory. So I'm going to give you a quick glance around so you can get an idea, a little bit of a sneak peek, but you got to come down and check it out. Okay, let's head on out to Country Sun Farms, baby. Right out in front of Saint Croix Vineyards it's a winery, of course, but during the fall time, it's really cool because their vines, or their vineyard rather, where they grow their grapes, are still in bloom, and they still have greenery on them. And it's just really, really cool because they're still, I believe, pulling grapes. I think they haven't harvested all of it yet. So anyways, I just thought this would be kind of a neat thing because there's a whole gaggle of geese. Attractions like the actual corn pit for all the little kids are really important, quite frankly, for my kids every single year, because they've been coming since, like, oh my gosh, since they were like 4 and 3, and well, now they're 11 and 12, so it's been a few years, right? The other cool part about it is if you don't want to pick your own pumpkins, they're already picked for you, and we'll show you a little bit of footage of that. But you gotta see this, dude. These things are so perfect. They are so huge. You gotta check this out. I mean, it's like the perfect, not like a sneer pumpkin, but pretty darn close, man. Right? Am I right or am I right? Really cool crafts that you can create even more tradition at your home with your family to be able to decorate for the holidays. And if you absolutely love Halloween, it's a perfect prescription every single time. They've got really cool gourds you could buy too. And field corn bundles for hanging for actual natural decorations. Pretty alright. The more refined and fancy gourds. Something cool to have on your front stoop or your back deck. It's just kind of cool for fall time fun and to add that little bit of natural flair to your property. Now, I don't know about you, but there are so many varieties of pumpkins here, and most farms, it doesn't occur to me that they have multiple varieties of their pumpkins, but Country Sun Farms is definitely an exception to the rule. Only place I've ever seen that's got albino pumpkins by the like thousands. Pretty cool. It's a hell of a variety that you can choose from. How about pumpkins with warts?
Uh-oh.
I know, I rode that out a little too far. Crazy, right? cool little rides for your kiddos, and like I mentioned earlier, cool crafts and a neat gift shop. Just for you grandpas and grandmas out there that want to buy some knickknacks or something kind of fun for your loved ones or your neighbors. They've even got a state fair style deli for you to be able to feed your loved ones, especially your little kiddos that are coming to hang out. And we're gonna head outside so you can see all the cool photo opportunities for you and your family to come make traditions every single year at Country Sun Farm. Country Sun Farms has a larger than life sign that looks absolutely tiny from the street, or the road rather, but everybody knows it by Country Sun Farms. You can see it from the road, and it just calls you and draws you in, especially their namesake of the haunted house that actually doubles as a goat den for the petting farm. Kind of like I was mentioning, it's an opportunity for you to be able to create those traditions, get those really neat selfie type of pictures or traditional every single year pictures for you and your kids, and this one is no exception. Spooky selfies. The electric chair. Check this out. This is the haunted house that also doubles as the goat pen, and it's got some really cool additions, and they've done that almost every single year. They add something else that's kind of cool. Pretty wicked awesome, right? Like I said, Country Sun Farms has got a really cool opportunity for all of these really neat, fun family photos you can get year after year after year. Look, Ma, I'm a witch. They've got a corn maze. I got my ticket. Do you have yours? Hey, I'm used to only seeing how tall I am going out of gas stations. This is pretty cool. You can take pictures of your kids all the way to the point where they're 18. How neat is that? From the point they're walking, or standing for that matter, to the point where they're mini-me's. Sweet. Just like all the other apple orchards and all the other cool little farm things that I've shown you in this video, Country Sun Farms is no exception. They've got stuff for kids of all ages that's very, very inclusive and just super fun for families to be able to participate with each other. How great is this that they've got a petting zoo? And you can see the little whammies and the little sheepsies. Hi. Pretty cool, right? Hey everybody, Garrett Hilton one last time here. I just wanted to say thank you so very much for watching all the way through to the end of the video. It really helps out the algorithm and the channel overall, and this is one of my favorite segments to do every single year. So thank you for joining with me. This has truly been a gift for me to share it with you, especially if you're out of state and if you're interstate. I hope you learned something. Drop a comment below if you saw something that you didn't know was in Minnesota prior to watching the video. Thanks so very much. You stay classy.